Take this entire conversation forward. Joining me on the broadcast is Sujata Paul of the Congress. I also have with me Srinivas Bachu of the TRS. We also have PKD Nambiar, who's a political analyst, and with me is KC Sharma of the BJP as well. Let me bring PKD Nambiar into the conversation as well. PKD Nambiar, is that what you read of the entire situation as well? That the Telangana Chief Minister only wants to rally up the opposition leaders?
Well, Devika, that's a loud joke. I think having tons of money, if one can go around and make a national party, I don't know whether we have never heard this in the history of Indian democracy. To become a national party, you need to have the support of the people. KCR is limited to a Telangana leader. He did not even have the Andhra, the erstwhile Andhra, now it is divided into two, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Even in Andhra Pradesh, the current Andhra Pradesh, he hardly have any few vote share. So the idea is that if a person who is not even able to influence the place where the people who speaks Telugu is thinking on dreaming of making a national party and going all across. So that means all these while from the last 6 months to 1 year, what he was doing, his whole roaming around and meeting various leaders, talking about an opposition unity. Today, he himself is throwing in the field that, yes, he is the real challenger. I think having so much of money, somebody who knows to speak Hindi, in fact, he declared once that I know how to speak very well Hindi. So whenever he goes around and he shows that, yes, to become the Prime Minister of India, one should be knowing Hindi. That was the kind of statement he made. And it's actually a joke. How can you think of a regional party that too very limited to one particular state? So that means he will be now fighting with all those people with whom he met.
Okay, all right.
He is going to have a party in Bihar or in for that matter into Andhra or in West Bengal or in Kerala. All these places he is going to fight with all the natural allies. Or what is the purpose of creating this?
That's a fair enough point. Okay, PKD Nambiar, you wanted to come in.
Yeah, well, there is a old saying in Hindi, जब गीदड़ की मौत आती है, जब वो शहर की तरफ भागता है. So idea is that KCR is already facing a major challenge in his home turf in Telangana. We have seen how the Hyderabad municipal polls went, if at all, and some of the by-polls had gone by. So on the one side, he is already losing the ground in the Telangana. And of course, we understand that he's a great strategist. He's a super politician and he knows that, yes, somehow he wanted to create a body language that he's a national figure so his aim is not to create a national party. His aim is to come back in power in Telangana, which he knows, or in fact, all the political pundits knows it's a tough fight this time around. The BJP has become very, very strong. Congress has further gone down. So there is actually going to be a very, very tight fight there. So in order to create another overall image for himself, a perception that he is the natural leader to take on to the Prime Minister Modi, he is doing all this drama. Otherwise, a chief minister is not supposed to go around and market himself all across. What happened to his whole idea of the unity of opposition? And I agree with the Congress, Sujata poll, that Congress is definitely the national party in every possible way. No matter Congress is diminishing, it's a sinking ship, whatever it may be, but Congress do have footholds all across the country.
No, but are we saying that now for some unforeseeable time, it's just going to be between the Congress or the BJP and nobody else can even have a national ambition? Is that what we're trying to say?
I am saying that, for an example, Sharad Pawar, for an example, have got presence in multiple states. What happened? He don't even go to those states. For an example, in the state of Kerala, his government is a part of the LDF. But in the same is in the case of some other states. But their leaders don't even go. It's all about that just for the namesake, they work under one umbrella, but they do not have even a hold. So same is in the case of JDU. They have in Manipur, I guess, that they have some kind of 4 or 5 MLAs. They are all been over. So the idea is that all these leaders, and have you ever heard of Nitish Kumar as the Supremo going to Manipur or in the Northeast in the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years?
Right.
No. So the idea is that they're all basically more of like dynasty politics. KCR is one among those dynasts, whether it is in Stalin or in Mamata Banerjee or in Sharad Pawar. All these people are family-driven companies, private limited companies. Now the idea is that they never, of course, everybody has got the right to dream in this country, but unfortunately these dreams have to have some kind of reality when it comes to politics, because it is not to do with one particular individual. It is to do with Devika, me, and all those people from India. I am only saying that I think the time has come for us to have a strong opposition in this country. The Prime Minister and many other leaders from the BJP has very articulated that it is so important to have a strong opposition in democracy to strengthen the democracy. Unfortunately, the people who are not these leaders, everybody wanted to put themselves as Arvind Kejriwal is very clear in his mind that he is the only one who is the potential Prime Minister candidate. Rahul Gandhi, of course, he's already on his Padayatra to his 3,500 kilometers. While he traveled, he feels that he will be already crowned as the Prime Minister. Nitish Kumar feels that he has already reached 20 years of an experience.
All right.
Now I am the right candidate. Now who is Mamata Banerjee feels that I am the only one. I am the Durga ka avatar hai. I am the one who will be able to take on to Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
No, but it is.
Absolutely. In fact, as I said earlier, that we really need a strong opposition. We don't want to have a majoritarian government and an autocratic government. And fortunately, the current Prime Minister has articulated it multiple times that we need to have a strong opposition. But that is definitely not the job of a Bharatiya Janata Party or for that matter any other. The people who are in the opposition, for an example, Congress, right now they are doing a Bharat Jodo Yatra. But at least at the end, before even start doing that, there are 60% of the DCs are DCCs, which is the district committees of Congress is non-functional today, Devika. The booth committees of Congress has not even reconstituted or constituted even for several decades altogether. So unless and until Congress look within itself, creating an aspirational leadership that is at least a person, whether it is Rahul Gandhi, Shashi Tharoor, Sujata Paul, doesn't matter. At least the political party should have a strong leadership at the national level, and they should have a program to make both the party strong, also to oppose the right, or whatever they feel is wrong for the country. But today what is happening? They do not have any kind of a strategy in place. They have a tourist politician who comes once in a while, makes some kind of he's a Twitterati politician. But on the other side, the gap, the Arvind Kejriwal, another trying to fill that gap with his own strategies, so that he has got an idea that yes, Congress is failing in Gujarat, Congress is failing in Himachal, Congress failed miserably in Punjab. So he is trying to fill that vacuum. So look at the way in Punjab, for an example, who lost the vote, the maximum amount of vote share. It's only about the Congress. Look at the what you're talking about.
All right. Conversation, of course, it will continue until 2024, but we leave it here for now.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.